So what is going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 3 of our Leicester City career mode. And this is the first episode that we are going to be playing our competitive game, which is going to be actually at home up against Sunderland. The squad we are going to be going with, it's what I believe is going to be our possibly strongest possible lineup we can possibly put out. And that lineup is, we're starting with Schmeichel in goal, then we've got Delight, Dyer, Morgan and Slupp. And then Robert Hoof, unfortunately, is injured, so he might actually take Morgan's place. But Morgan is our captain, so I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do with the back line yet. In the CDM row, we do have Kante. Up in the cam, we have our new signing, Tielemans. On the right, we've got Mahrez. On the left, we've got Dyer. And up top, we've got Berahino and Vardy. And Okazaki is, in fact, sitting on the bench because I wanted to try Berahino. Berahino, I do believe, will be the player that's going to help us get some more goals. I think he's quick across the ground, but also Okazaki is going to be a brilliant player to bring off the bench if need be. As see here, there is Seder Berahino. He is going to be making his debut. He's applauding the fans. Yunus Kabul also making his competitive debut for Sunderland after getting transferred from Spurs. It's going to be a real big important game for us, and I think we've really got to win this game because Sunderland, I don't think, are going to be staying in the league unless they put in a very good performance here and throughout the rest of the season. Lens we do have to be careful with because he is a very promising player, but I do think with the players we've got, especially with Delight down the right hand side, I think he will be able to cope with Delen's speeds. Where's Morgan going on a run here? He's played through Tielemans to get a goal on his debut, and Pantilimon, the Romanian former City goalkeeper, makes fantastic save to deny Tielemans from getting a goal on his debut in the early stage of the game. He tried to beat the goalkeeper at the near post, but unfortunately Pantilimon beat him in that case, but hopefully he won't beat him in the next one. But this time Pantilimon comes out, it comes out wide to Mahrez, but Kante is going to pick up the ball here. He's going to play the ball to Mahrez. Mahrez uses his speed to go down the wing. He's going to cut inside with his skill moves, which he has done, and he gets unfortunately tackled by the Sunderland right back, and we do actually regain possession of the ball. Lovely ball through here. Seder Berahino has been played through into the back. He's going to... Oh, unfortunately, I thought Berahino was going to pick up his first goal for the club there, but unfortunately the referee on the far side did actually raise his flag, and it was very close. But he was just offside, so a good decision from the referee. But hopefully Berahino, I know he's going to be caught offside quite a few times because he does play that style of football. He's off the back shoulder and he's always there trying to catch defenders out. And with his speed, I don't think he does actually have to run that risk, but unfortunately Jamie Vardy is down on the floor, but Berahino is going to pick up the ball here. He's going to try and cut inside, but John O'Shea does do very hard to depossess Berahino, and they do regain possession of the ball. But a very promising start from Leicester here, especially with Jamie Vardy, Tielemans and Berahino up top. Sunderland don't really know how to deal with them. Lovely ball out wide here to Mahrez. He's going to cut inside, lovely skill move. Can he finesse it into the back of the net? Pantillo makes a fantastic save. Berahino's going to pick up the ball here. We're going to whip the ball in the box. Can someone get onto the end of it? Unfortunately they can't. Dyer's cross was pretty dire. Get the pun there, but we do get a very good chance there with Mahrez running down the wing. Lovely skill move to cut inside, and Pantilimon has twice denied us from getting our first goal in the competitive Premier League season. Bad mistake from us here. We lose the ball. Thankfully Kasper Schmeichel bails us out there. A poor mistake from us at the back. We give possession away, and we do actually go on the counter here with Berahino. He's going to take the ball past John O'Shea. He's going to keep on going. Can he find Mahrez on the far side? Or actually Jamie Vardy's cut inside. Jamie Vardy using his pace, going to try the shot at the near post. He shoots, and well, that was on his left foot, and Vardy, unfortunately, he's not the best on his left, so maybe we're going to have to keep that in mind, but maybe Jamie Vardy will actually get substituted soon and either bring on Ulloa or Okazaki to try and bring on a little bit more physical threat up top, because Jamie Vardy is very quick, but he's not the biggest of players, and they get a good chance there, but Eric Dyer throwing himself in front of the ball to deny them from getting a free header in the middle of the box. But we are playing very good football, and I'm liking the way we're playing. And to be honest, the person that's really surprising me is Wes Morgan at the back. He's really stopping everything coming his way, and I'm really liking how he's playing. But we can go on the counter here. Jamie Vardy, oh, it's been cut out. Jamie Vardy is a little bit lacking of... I think he hasn't playing that much pre-season either, so it might be the reason why he's not up to full 100% game standard yet. But we play the ball here. It's Berahino, Jamie Vardy. Can he find Tielemans? Tielemans has been played through, but it looks like Pantilimon is going to get there just before Tielemans. And unfortunately, the ball from Vardy just had a little bit too much pressure on it. A little bit too much power, sorry. And it did actually get straight to Pantilimon. So we've got a good free kick here. Mahrez is going to try and whip the ball into the box. Can someone get their head on it? A good ball. Jamie Vardy wins the header, and it gets cleared off the line. Pantilimon comes out, gets nowhere near it, and we do come very close there to breaking the deadlock. It looks like, I think, when the next ball goes out, we will be making a few substitutions, which we are going to make now, actually. In fact, I think Kante will come off, and we'll bring Gökhan Inler on just for a little bit more security at the back, and we're also bringing on Okazaki instead of Jamie Vardy, and we will bring on Gonzalo Guedes instead of Dyer to try and get... The youngsters are obviously going to try and prove that he can be good enough to start every single week. So hopefully he can help and get a goal for us. Mahrez played the ball through to Jamie Vardy here. He's going to whip the ball across. Unfortunately, a good block at the near post. And if we don't score in this game, then it will be definitely a failure, because we've had so many chances and we just can't find the back of the net. Jamie Vardy's been played down the wing here. He's going to cut inside, which he has done expertly. He's going to play the ball back wide to Delight, Kante to Tielemans, and it gets cut out. And now Kante's got to try and make the challenge, otherwise we're vulnerable to the counter. Wes Morgan using his power, unfortunately, and we're in trouble here. Jeremy Len's on the ball. He's still got the ball. He's played the ball through here to Mvila, but the ball gets cleared not only as far as Mvila again, and we're really under the cosh here from Sunderland. We need to try and get the ball back, unless they're cut inside. Rodwell, hope please don't shoot. So unfortunately, that is in fact the end of the game. We end up drawing our first game 0-0 at home against Sunderland at the King Power Stadium. I thought we should have won that one. I thought we played really good football. We were just missing that vital goal at the end of the day. And whether we play good football or not, if we don't score goals, we're not going to win games, and we've got to be scoring a lot more goals, especially against teams like Sunderland and at home with a home performance around us. As you know, we had quite a few shots. We only had one on target, and the problem is we create so many opportunities, but we don't get any clear-cut opportunities. So Tielemans played very good as well, and I personally would give man of the match to our captain, Wes Morgan. He played absolutely fantastic football, and he, for me, is going to be the man of the match. So see there, we have in fact sold Leonardo Ulloa to Newcastle for 3.6 million euros. So we've now got a little bit more money to spend, and hopefully we can bring in that all-important player that can replace Ulloa. And I'd like to bring in a player that can play striker and right wing as well, because at right wing we don't have many people to actually step in case Mahrez suddenly has a dramatic drop in form, or gets injured, or obviously gets fatigued. So we need someone that can play right wing, and I have inquired about a few people, and we'll see if we can get any good right wingers that can also play striker. So we have got a transfer bid accepted from Aston Villa for Jack Grealish. We offered 3.25 million plus Mark Albrighton, and they have in fact said yes. So we will go ahead and offer Jack Grealish a contract and see if he will accept it. If not, but he's not actually a player that... We'll give him a squad rotation player, because he will be probably a squad rotation player if he does come in, but I'm not 100% going to buy him even if he accepts, because I have put bids in for quite a few different players, and we're going to have to wait and come back to see which ones say yes, which ones say no. We're going to negotiate and try and obviously find the best possibly deal we can. But we've now got our second game of the episode, which is going to be away from home up against West Ham, and it's going to be a very difficult game. I thought we should have won the first game up against Sunderland, and we're hoping now we can win the second game up against West Ham. So we're going to pretty much put out exactly the same squad. And can we get a good result? We really hope so. Lovely football here. Slider Berahino has been played through. Surely he got mustered off the ball there from Carl Jacobson, the former Arsenal man, but the referee didn't seem to think so. I thought it would have been a soft penalty. It could have been given, but there are referees that would have given them sort of penalties. Good chance here for Nathan Dyer. He's played the ball through to Tielemans. He's going to try and finesse the ball into the back of the net, and I thought that probably would have found the back of the net if it didn't get a deflection on the way through. I think it actually hit Jamie Vardy in the way. Lovely ball from Mahrez. Played the ball through to Tielemans. He tries to go around Adrian, but unfortunately Adrian makes a good save, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway because Tielemans was, I think, offside. If he was offside, it wasn't by much. Oh, that was so close. I was actually trying to play the ball out wide to Berahino because he was in more space, but unfortunately the pass just wasn't to be, and Tielemans just had to hold his run just that touch more, and I think I delayed the pass just a little bit too long. Tielemans played the ball through to Berahino. Berahino shoots, it comes out wide to Vardy. Vardy shoots, and Adrian makes a fantastic save at his near post. And once again, we're playing the typical Leicester football here, really challenging. Tielemans whips the ball in the box. We're going to get there before Adrian, unfortunately not. Adrian makes a punch, but we're going to whip the ball back in to Tielemans. He's turned Song inside out. Can he whip the ball in the box? It comes to Slupp. Slupp can't get there, and they do head the ball back out wide for a corner. Actually, their possession-wise, 60% for us. We're absolutely dominating the game, but yet we've still got no goals to show for it. But Berahino wins the header. Adrian comes out, makes the punch, comes out wide to Mahrez. Mahrez back to Delight, and that is it for the first time. And I think we have really played some fantastic football throughout the half, but we're just really struggling to try and get that goal. I think once we can get that goal, the confidence will boost, and I'm hoping it can be one of our strikers, Mahrez or Tielemans, to pick up the goal, because they are really proving to be a threat up top. Good chance if they shoot. Kasper Schmeichel makes a fantastic save. We try and get the ball clear, and we give the ball away right on the edge of our own box. And what a bad mistake from us there. Kasper Schmeichel makes a fantastic save, but still, we cannot be giving the ball away that easily. When our centre-back has picked up the ball, I think it was actually Wes Morgan, our captain. Kasper Schmeichel makes a fantastic save from Victor Moses. As you see here, he shoots from a tight angle, he makes a save, and then we give the ball straight away. I think it was Wes Morgan give the ball away, and it was a comfortable finish for Enner Valencia as he slots the ball past Kasper Schmeichel into the back of the net. And a mistake from us, and we find ourselves 1-0 down after completely dominating the game. To make substitutions now, Guedes, Ali and Okazaki is going to come on. The reason for the substitutions, Ali is more of an attacking player than Kante, and we need to be trying to get that goal. We've got Guedes playing on the left, hopefully try and give a little bit more pace into the side, and Okazaki up top basically for his aerial ability, and hopefully with them three players coming on, they can try and boost the ego a little bit of the squad and try and get that all-important equaliser. Good chance here for West Ham. They've caught us on the counter-attack. Kasper Schmeichel thankfully comes out and makes a save, and now we're going to play the ball out wide to Mahrez. Mahrez inside to Tielemans, who wins the ball. It comes to Kante. A little bit stupid of touch, I think, but Nathan Dyer's going to surely beat the guy for pace. He's going to run. Clearly he's pulling his shirt there. Winston Reid's going to get there, unfortunately, but now it's time to substitutions come on the field, and hopefully they can make an instant impact. So that is in fact the end of the game. Unfortunately, even though we had so many chances throughout the game, we just could not seem to get that all-important goal, and it's just the same old story. It's the same in the Portsmouth career mode. We're really struggling to get the goal. In my opinion, man of the match was definitely Tielemans. He played absolutely amazing. He played some fantastic balls forward, but we just couldn't seem to get anything forward. I think Guedes will be starting the next game instead of Dyer, because he had more. He's more skillful, and he's just got more. He's bigger and he's stronger and he's got more physical. So I think Guedes will be starting the next game, and hopefully he can start to try and boost the ego of the squad, because we're just really struggling to get that goal. I think once we get that first goal, we will start to basically boost our confidence. But until we get that first goal, we're going to struggle. We've also got some transfer offers accepted here. We've got a transfer offer accepted for Matheus Pereira. He's a 19-year-old right mid from Sporting. He looks pretty decent, so we're going to offer him a contract. And I think once we offer everyone contracts, we will, with all the ones that have accepted their contracts, we will go ahead and then choose one of them. Munir, they've accepted the bid for Mark Albrighton, plus around about 4.2 million. So 4 years, he'll be in a squad rotation player. I actually offered the wrong squad role to the other player, so hopefully he won't accept. And Andre Silva has also accepted. Andy King plus 3 million for Andre Silva, and I think this is probably the guy that's probably going to be the most important to bring to the squad, because he can play striker and he can also play right wing, and he's also quite cheap on the wages as well. So this guy could be an important player to come into the squad. But before we do accept anyone, I will be looking up their potentials, and I will be letting you guys know their potentials, and hopefully we can choose the best one for the club. Great for us. Mahrez and Dele Alli have both gone up a rating. Dele Alli is now a 70 rated, and Mahrez is now a 75 rated. So that's great to see. Tielemans is also making his way up to 77 rated, and Guedes is nearly a 71 rated. So this is really good. I like the new training feature, as it really does help players grow. And with them players, I think we're going to try and grow them. Obviously, I'm not really sure whether I want to keep growing Dele Alli, because he's not going to be with us for much longer. Obviously, he's going to be with us for a season, but after that season, he's going to go back to Spurs unless we buy him back. But if he's a good player, then there's no reason why I won't buy him back. So Atletico Bilbao have also accepted a bid for Iñaki Williams, 5.2 million plus Andy King. I think this guy is an absolute monster, especially on Ultimate Team. I have played with him in Ultimate Team, and he is an incredible player. So I think he could be a good player to bring in. But before, like I said, we will offer them all contracts. Jack Grealish also accepted his contract, so he could be coming into the squad. We have to wait and see. And also Jack Grealish, I think the problem is we might actually lose Jack Grealish if we don't snap him up now, because there are a lot of clubs after him. So as you see there, we've also got a contract offer accepted for Pereira, for Andre Silva, and Munir has actually declined his offer. And I think the reason being is he wants a bigger squad role. So I'll give him an important first team player, but he's not going to have a crucial, because he's he's just not going to be a crucial first team player, especially with Mahrez in the squad. But everyone has in fact accepted their contract. So we got Iñaki Williams accepted a 5.2 million plus Andy King. The next one is Matheus Pereira, 4 million plus Mark Albrighton. And then we got Munir, 4.2 million plus Albrighton. And then we got Andre Silva, 3.75 million plus Andy King. And then we've got Jack Grealish as well, another player that we could try and bring in. So we've got so many players we can try and bring in. I think actually we're not going to have enough money, because I would have loved to bring in Iñaki Williams and also Jack Grealish, but it doesn't look like we're going to have enough money because we've actually offered Mark Albrighton. You never know, we might actually try to be able to increase the funds to just about get him. We'll have to wait and see which player is going to get. I'm going to have a look at all their potentials and see which one I think is going to best suit the club. So guys, what I have decided to do is sign Andre Silva. This guy, 19 years of age. He's actually valued at 5 million, but we got him for 3.75 million plus Andy King. And I'm also going to try and hopefully try and get Jack Grealish, because we've offered two separate players, as you can see here. I know it's nearly 7 million, but if we adjust the wage budget, maybe we can just about get him into the squad. But I have to wait and see instead. So we get two players for the price of one. So we're going to accept first of all Andre Silva, and we've got 1.739 million left. And then if we accept, not Munir, sorry. And then if we accept Jack Grealish, we will be able to get him. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead, adjust our wages and hopefully bring in Jack Grealish. And then we've brought in two absolutely great players for the future, and I'm really looking forward to using both of them. So if we adjust that, yes, we're definitely going to have enough money to bring in Jack Grealish. I'm so excited for bringing in these two players, and I'm really hoping they can do a great job at the club. So as you see here, we are going to go ahead, accept Jack Grealish. So we've brought in two fantastic players. Unfortunately, we can't bring in anyone else, because obviously we've used the players that we used to try and convince their squads to say yes. So we're going to have a look at both of them players, and hopefully they are two very good players. So as you hear, Jack Grealish is a 72 rated left midfielder. Looks very promising. He can also play cam, I do believe. So as you see, he can play cam as well. He's got 4-star skill moves, and he looks a very good player. And hopefully he can play in the cam role, especially if Tielemans doesn't get on too well. We might have to drop him back to centre midfielder. We'll have to wait and see. And the other player we did bring in was Andre Silva. He's 70 rated. He's got some very good stats, and he can also play right wing. Like I remember saying to you guys that I would like a person that can play striker and right wing after getting rid of Ulloa. So I think that is pretty much going to be it for us in the transfer window. I don't think we're going to bring in any more players. We have got around about 1.2 million left, but I think we'll leave that for the time being, and I don't think we should be buying anyone else in, because otherwise we're going to have too many players not playing. But we're going to jump into the third and final game of this episode, which is going to be at home at the King Power Stadium up against Spurs. It's going to be a very difficult game. Guedes, like I did say, will be making his debut, or full home debut, because he will be playing instead of Dyer, and Jack Grealish will also be coming onto the bench, and he might actually make an appearance off the bench if I feel the game is going in the way that we need some spark up top. Dele Alli might actually be playing as well up against his former club, and apart from that, I don't think anyone else is worthy of getting onto the bench. So this is in fact the team we are going to be going with. The only change is Guedes on the left mid role. Hopefully he can really terrorise the left back place for Spurs, which will either be Ben Davies or Danny Rose. Hopefully it's Ben Davies, who's a little bit slower, and it's going to be very hard for Tielemans, especially when he's going to be up against two very good centre-backs. Lovely ball through to Berahino. What a challenge from Dembele. I thought Berahino had skipped past him, but he stuck out a leg and managed to get the ball. It was very risky for him, because if he got that wrong, the referee would have had to point it to the penalty spot. But unfortunately for us, the Tottenham centre midfielder does do very well to actually deny Berahino from getting a good chance. But they get played through here. Lamela through. Schlupp thankfully catches up with him. But Lamela, we've got to be careful, because he's very skillful, as he shows there. He cuts past Schlupp like he isn't there. Can we get the ball off the top? Lovely chance here for Berahino. Berahino's broke through the back line. Can he beat Michel Vorm? He's going to try the finesse at the near post. And Berahino at home, celebrating in front of his own crowd, punches the air. And we have somehow managed to get ourselves in front in this game up against Spurs. A fantastic ball from Jamie Vardy through to Berahino. Alderweireld gets caught on his heels, and Berahino, no one can catch up with him as he finesses the ball past Michel Vorm into the back of the net. And Berahino hopefully gets his first goal of many for the club. What a fantastic finish as well. Fast Michel Vorm. I don't know why Vorm is playing and not Lloris, but here Jamie Vardy's through. Can he play the ball past Vertonghen? Well, I thought that was a foul, to be honest, Vertonghen. Yes, it is. It's a foul to us. Who's going to take it? I think Mahrez got to take it, or maybe Tielemans is a good Let's see if Tielemans is a good free kick taker. So actually, Tielemans is actually our best free kick taker. So he's going to try and whip the ball over the top of the wall. He whips it over and it just goes wide of the post. We do have some very, very good chances for us here. We're going to make some substitutions now. Actually, I'm going to bring Hoof on instead of Morgan because we need a little bit more height at the back. And Hoof is a little bit more agile. We also bring on Jack Grealish. Actually, Jack Grealish won't come on. We will actually bring on Dele Alli instead of Kante and bring Tielemans back a little bit, and Dele Alli can actually play at cam, I believe. So yeah, Dele Alli will play at cam, and I think that'll be it, unless we bring on Okazaki for... do we bring on Okazaki for Vardy? No, we bring on Okazaki for Guedes, and Jamie Vardy can go out wide. And then that should be it. Fantastic ball into the box. Thankfully, a fantastic header. And that is the reason why we brought Hoof on. Okazaki here is one-on-one with the guy at the back, which is Alderweireld. He's taking him on. Unfortunately, Kyle Walker has caught up with him. But he's going to try and take him on with his agility. But unfortunately, Kyle Walker just proved to be too quick there. And we are actually on ultra defensive now, because we really want to try and grind this result out. What a fantastic 3 points it will be. Somehow, we can manage to score against Spurs and not score against neither West Ham or Sunderland. Oh, Dele Alli, what a wonderful ball over the top to Mahrez. Can Mahrez win the header? Unfortunately, Danny Rose just gets there. Mahrez's energy levels are getting a little bit low now, and it looks like we might be able to grind this result out. We're in the 90th minute now. How many extra minutes are there? Only 2. And that's it, guys. We have somehow managed to beat Spurs at the King Power Stadium. A wonderful performance from us. A great goal from Berahino as he broke through the back line and managed to finish the ball into the back of the net. Hoof done very well when he came on. He won a few very good aerial battles, and that's the reason why I wanted to bring him on, because he's got a little bit more height, he's a little bit more agile, and that is a fantastic result for us. By far, the best player of the match was definitely Saido Berahino. Played very well up top. He was always running here, there and everywhere, and he also picked up a goal for us, and I was very pleased of how he'd done. But that is in fact going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's going to be very much appreciated, and I really hope to see you next time very, very soon for the next episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode, which will be out tomorrow, or tonight, late tonight. Thank you.